Your setup has not changed. No. You mean with the
How do you
monitor here
know?
and the monitor on the right?
Hmm.
No, it has
And then your
not.
computer like to the left.
My computer is not to the left, so.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Strange.
Alright, guys. So, new stream. New stream. Oh, wait, crap. I gotta grab the link to tell people about the fact that the stream has begun. You know?
Hmm.
Oh, wait, crap. Uh, doink. Oh, yeah, I remember thinking this last stream. I needed to turn up my volume a bit. Um,
What if Sourcebeer gets here
yeah.
before the streams, before the streams announce?
I mean, he could. It's very possible. It's very, very possible.
Knowing him, he has notifications
Look,
turned on.
look, I'll message him about it. I'll put it in the pinning. I'll put it in waivers. I'll put it in ballers, I'll put it in all the places. I'll send it around. Um
Hmm.
so yeah, we're streaming. Eject has something he wishes to say before leaving, I think.
Eat ass and do drugs. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you. It was
Wait, I have
quite
to leave on
beautiful.
both accounts. Ah, fuck me.
All right. Well, I've just left that call. He just wanted to say that before the stream began, and honestly, good for him. So I have I'll put a couple things open. I have absolutely nothing open right now. So Eject wants me. Wavy Blue is back. Let's fucking go. So Eject wants me to run this spinner here to decide the color of Wavy Blue, which is currently paused. I know it's paused right now. That's something we'll fix in a second. Um, this will determine the color of it. And then there's also Jeremy. Don't ask what Jeremy is. You don't want to know. Deja vu. Anyway, so what color do we get for this stream? What color do we get for Wavy Blue? We get Deep Purple. Let's go. I love Deep Purple. So that should be filters, color key. Didn't I do this last time? Shit. I think I just removed it. I think I just removed the component instead of doing this. All right. Let's see. Color correction, and now I change the kind of like a more like a this, like a I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just fucking around with this. What is changing this do? No, undo that. Okay, let's just keep it as this. I think this is good. I think this looks fine for the colors. So I'll hit play on this. And now you've got your wavy purple. 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 So that's your wavy purple. Um, you don't want to know what Jeremy is. And this officially is where the stream begins. Now, I've done some work off camera. I've done some off-screen mining, which is making this background effect thing, which I think looks pretty cool, except for the fact that you can kind of see where it tiles. There's these lines. Fucking sucks, but I can't. It'll require going through and rechanging this texture, but I've made this rock texture, which looks pretty fucking sick in my opinion. And it's actually decently hard to notice the tiling. It's if you really look close, you can, but yeah. I definitely should have gotten more water before I started the stream. I might have to get up in the middle of the stream at some point to get water. That'll be cool. So what are the stream goals today? Well, they should have been going down there. Oh wait, no shit. I did close that program. So I'll go pull that up actually real quick. I did break it before. So let's run this and we can go over the stream goals here. So let's pull this over here and goals.txt. So what goals do we have for this stream? Mostly relating to the items and crafting of the items. I have a few goals today. Number one, make some kind of UI inventory thing that lets me access the items. Something that will just let me use items in general, spawn them in, whatever. Then I want to make materials, or not literally the things in Unity called materials. I'm talking about materials that you'd make items with that you'd use for crafting, like gold and iron and piss and whatever. So make some kind of versions of those, maybe like a baseline of those, just get to work on starting how those would work. Then I wanted to see if I could make some kind of crafting UI where you'd be able to access the items from your inventory and then put them into some kind of crafting thing. I don't know. And finally, the thing I want to do is see if I can make the crafting of materials into combined material items. This one I might not be able to get to because it's kind of a complex thing, but hopefully with how I implement materials, it should be fine. And then there's also the not optional slavery. That'll be going on as well. And that's kind of what I have planned for today. So let me just make sure that thing is actually going in the stream. It should switch to 2. There you go. Okay, banana. So we're actually ready to begin the stream. So I think number one we should do is figure out how the menuing should work. So here's the thing, right? If I put it in this canvas, it'll all get pixelated, right? I can do a UI image, right? And you're like, that's not pixelated. Well, that's because it ain't rotated, and it's hard to see when it's not rotated, right? So this is very clearly very pixelated. Or what I could do is I could put it in here, and I put the UI image, right? And then I rotate it. But this one does not get heavily pixelated, right? So we have the two options for how the menus should look. I'm at kind of a strange place because I think I want to have the menus be pixelated like this, but also like if I have text on them and shit, I think they shouldn't be pixelated because pixelated text is really hard to read, especially with like the way it does like anti-aliasing and shit. Like I think this is definitely legible. You can definitely understand what it's saying, but at smaller text scales, it gets kind of hard to see. And you can see this if I turn down the font size a bit. So this is like 14. I mean, that looks like it says EALA. ELA. Whereas if I take the exact same font size change, I think depixel it but get pixel art font. Yeah, that's probably maybe along what I'm doing, but if I change the pixel size on this one to be this small, you can very clearly see it, right? So ups and downs. The thing is, I think having the pixelated UI could be really sick looking. The problem is I need to make sure that it doesn't get in the way of actual function. So we'll have to see how that goes. For now, though, I think it's a matter of implementing the Jizz system, and getting this all set up. It's been a while. I actually haven't fresh installed a Jizz in a long time, so that'll be a thing for me. So let's go to the scenes and get a reminder on how this is supposed to be set up. So the Jizz scene, sure, save that. I don't care. We need to mostly look at here. This is just like the base systems involved, and then there's also the Jizzlol. So mainly this, we need to make sure the mouse display, mouse follower, and items have lists. And then yeah, and then those are the containers. Got it. All right. I'm just making sure I know how everything needs to be put together. So let's do that, shall we? Let's go over to the scenes. Let's go to game in all capitals. And the network manager is in multiplayer prefabs network manager. This is just the thing I'm using to hold all the general stuff. So Jizzlol. I mean, this needs to be up on here, probably right there. So this is the thing, and we need to put two things on here: mouse displayer and mouse follower. I cannot remember which one is the prefab and which one is not, which is why I have the reference scene in the package. It's for this purpose. Oh, okay. So this references the item display script from the Jizz display, and this, okay, interesting. Okay, I got it. All right. So I do need to put it in the screen, in the canvas that it's going to be on. Ah, okay. I've got it all. So let's go to the scenes game. Where is pixel render? I think it should be in here. So this should be one of the prefabs available in Jizz, which is the mouse hover. Right? And then I put that in there, and you can see, well, that, hey, look, that's an item. Yes, item display is going to be the main thing that gets changed. This text here is going to be changed heavily. I don't want it to be this font, but for now, I'll keep it as that, just so that it works. Mouse follower, and so these are the two things I need to put into network manager. I need to pass in these values. So mouse hover here, item display here, items there are none, which I'm aware of. Does item 0 need to be null? Like, I don't remember if item 0 needs to be null. I'm pretty sure it does. Shouldn't crash. Okay, well, yeah, it's saying none. It's not empty. That's because this is null, not empty, you know? That'll be self-explanatory when I find the images, basics, empty. There you go. So this is just saying don't display anything while you have no items. That you currently have no items selected. So that's good. That's good. What I now want to go change is this prefab. Where the fuck is it though? Item display. Here, back to here. So this font is cool, but it could be cooler. So let's go to the fonts. I have a bunch of pixelated fonts here. Perfect for this actually, because I've had to do this or I've had to do something similar. So let's find a decent looking pixelated font. This is not bold. That one, no. This one is kind of interesting, but no. That one kind of reminds me of Minecraft, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, eh. I've just got oh, that could be good. This one I am interested in. I'm interested. Not that one. Not this one. So that one I think is too big. So I think we have a winner for me, at least, which is this one. This one. W. I just think this one's pretty clean. I don't know, it just looks nice. So I can grab a copy of this, which will be sex. Sure. It doesn't matter what this is named, I just need to be able to access this so that I can give it an outline. Which I believe I do underlay. This is, yes, like this, like this. There you go. That's just giving it like a slight outline like this, so it's easier to see. Next up, I just need to quickly check the other numbers to make sure they're actually still W. Yeah, those are all good. Those are all good. And 0. Yeah, okay. Minimalist pixel. Yeah, I like the minimalist pixel here. And then the X is just like a W. What is it? What is a big X? Okay, yeah, but I'm not doing capital X. I'm doing lowercase x. All right, so we've got this look. We've got this look applied to it now. I think it's good. Be nice if they had the option to dilate above 1. I don't know why they limit it to this. It's kind of stupid. I wish they did more, but who am I to compare this? So we've got this. We've got this going now. What do we do now? What do we do now that we have this nice nice font here? Currently nothing, because that's just the display. I need to now line up these pixel sizes is what I need to do. So currently, mouse hover. Like, are these pixels good? I need to ever so slightly change their scale, you know, like that. So, if we say the item display, misc fucking, where is this shit? Prefabs, item display, text size, we go maybe 17? That's too much, 16. And then I go back to the game. And then I go to mouse hover, you know, move this up a wee bit. Line this up to the base and scroll back in. Yeah, that's basically it. All right, so that's just me matching the pixel size close-ish. It's close enough. It doesn't matter that it doesn't need to be exact. It just needs to be close enough, which this manages. So we're good there. Next up on the docket of things. So that's giving you the item and the amount. Now, of course, that won't be the actual icon because it's not in the same style. This is just a temporary thing from, actually, that's an asset from Rupture, which is pretty cool. We need to make a display for the item. So I'm actually going to put that up here. And that's where things start getting a bit funky wonky. So let's create an empty object here. This will just be inventory. We are just making a general thing for thine inventory. Let's grab a UI image. Stretch this. I don't know. Where would your inventory be? You know? Where would thou inventory be? Is this thing stretched and I'm not aware of it? Where's this canvas going? This canvas is going to here, whereas this canvas is going to here. Why is there some slight discrepancy between where these things are? It doesn't fucking matter, does it? What? 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 Sorry, what? This thing is not reaching. What? Why is the image like this? I know why it's like that, kind of. It would be like especially bad like this. You know, it scales with the distance from the sun. You know, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Zoned out while watching Deep Wavy Purple. I'm not sure why this thing is deciding to be buggy, but whatever the case, I think this kind of like area. That's a nice border around the edge, mortar on the edge. Yeah, so we've got this little box. It's all box here. It doesn't really need to have anything in specific around it, just something to denote it as the fact that this is where your items will be. And then I make a what? Add component grid layout group. Grid layout group. Do I have a slot prefab? I do have a slot prefab. That'll be good. Because I'll have to use these. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I put this in here, I'll just move it to the other canvas. So it won't have the same. It just will undo it. Anyway, ignoring that, let's go to the slot itself. Now, this is how this slot was designed to be, but I can just do this and then this kind of thing. Doesn't really matter how this looks. I'm just going to go to the fucking... whatever. It doesn't necessarily have to look great. It just needs to look presentable enough. Why is this so much bigger than the item? Oh, I know why. Because the item size... Script. Hey, whoa. Undo that. Don't fuck with that folder. Did it double pixelated? No. It was pixelating this, and then especially on the text, it was double pixelating it. Yes, because it was a pixelated text being pixelated, which it shouldn't have been. But that's not the point. So I have got this thing. You can see the line from the image. Whoops, that's just the fault of the actual image itself. But I need to make the things actually match, which I was going to go check in the slot, which is 75, where I'm guessing this defaults to 100, correct? So this should be 75. Boingo. So this is just a slot. I'm going to copy paste this a few times just so we can get a feel for how these would lay out. How do we need to space these, and how do we need to fuck with them? So we have this padding, probably some kind of left padding. Let's say a 10 left padding and a 10 top padding. So that, you know, it's not touching the top, it's like going a bit to the side. And then what I do is I provide a bit of a cell spacing on the X direction. And then I match this same spacing on the Y. Right? It doesn't need to be anything too fancy, it just needs to exist for now. Again, this is just temporary. Now, I'm not sure the amount of slots you should have in your inventory. Right, like, I'm not talking about, we'll see. So this is all the slots, but I can get rid of them because we don't need them now. And now we need to give this the end-all, be-all jizz container. What a goddamn W script. I missed it. I fucking missed it. So the name of this will be inventory. I can spell inventory. This will save your data, or this will save what's in it. It can retain items, not abstract. No. Generate slots. How many is this? Yo, you can unlock a page 2 of slots by typing out "I love baller" into the game. Maybe. I haven't done pages. That's something I could add to Jizz. Is allowing multiple pages of items to be loaded in the same thing. Anyway. I actually need to kind of put the slots back for a second. I need to put them in there. I also need to put them in here, though. Just so I can get an amount. So how many can I fit this way? We're looking at 7. So 7 by, let's fixed column count 1, just so I can see the vertical amounts. Ooh, that kind of hurts. That it doesn't line up nicely like that. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Well, actually, what I can do with the entire inventory is I can change the height. You know, like this. There you go. Now it'll match. Now it'll all line up nicely. And how many is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So a 7 by 9. That's how many slots to make. 7 times 9 is, you know, a good old 63. So I need to go back to this. I need to go back to the image, change this to not be this, to be fixed column count 7, and then change the fucking jizz thing to do 63 slots it makes. So that'll just spawn in 63 slots, which we should see if we generate the game. It might spawn in a bunch extra. Aha, okay. That's it trying to load in some stuff that it knows I have. Is the saving still broken? It is, yeah. I'll have to look into that. So this is actually reading something that it shouldn't be right now. And I happen to know what it's reading. Which I'll go get rid of in a second. So let's delete this image because we don't need it. Also delete the example image from up there. I'll have to get rid of balls, sadly. I know. It was truly one of the greats, but it has to go, at least for now. Anyway, so I've got this inventory here. Now what were those things being generated? Well, I can show you actually. If I go to aux and then I go to aux tools, game data, I don't think it's 0. You can see that the inventory with the exact same name has some saved data in it already. That's because right now the game is actually reading from the aux tools directory, which it should not be. I need to change the directory it reads from, which I can do in here. Somewhere in here is the file manager. File manager. There it is. So right now you can see the game folder is aux tools. This should be crafting game. Because why not? And then I'll also edit the script, please. Oh, okay, this is the first time I've opened the script, like Visual Studio the entire time, so this is going to take a second. Very, very sickaroni. Why? Oh my, it's so zoomed in. Oh yeah, because I was zooming in on the fucking thing. Anyway. So, somewhere in here, I need to change it so that the... Where is it? Right here. The game ver is public? Oh, but it's hidden in the inspector. Yeah, that makes sense. So this will be crafting game version 1.0.0. Just the very, very early builds of the game. Now, what the fuck is this? Windows security alert. Oh no. I recently tried to resetting the firewall because to try and fix my computer, but it did not help. And now it's just telling me shit like, oh, you really want to give it access to your computer? I'm like, yes, it's fucking Visual Studio. The hell else is it gonna do? Anyway, so now I've changed the directory all of this should be reading from, so it should no longer have any data to read from, and therefore should be empty. And that's a lot of slots it made. But yeah, that makes sense, because each one of these is its own thing. So all these slots have nothing in them, right? They've got nothing. I think there's a dev keybind. I thought there was for X. Apparently there isn't. I could have sworn in Jizzlol there was a keybind for the letter X when or at least when I, yeah. Oh, that gets rid of the thing I'm holding. That doesn't make a new one. Sorry, I thought that actually made a new Jizz item. Yeah, I think that'll just do this now. Oh wait, the amount is still 0 though. Yeah. Yeah, and it's gone. Because, yeah, you shouldn't have an item amount that's 0. The jizz, fucking, lol. So this, when I press X, where is jizz, lol? When I press X, it's doing this, but also mouse underscore held item dot amount should equal 1. Right. It should be 1. There should be 1 of the item, not 0 of the item. I think that makes logical sense. Because it defaults to 0. Anyway, you can see I have 1 when I'm creating these, and, you know, whatever. So I'm able to spawn in some blank shits. And I'm able to mess with them and do whatever, but these are just... Oh yeah, I just deleted them by pressing X while holding it. Because pressing X just sets it to 1. It gets rid of them all. Anyway. Jizz works so well. I know. So what I need to do now is figure out, well, now that we have this item that you can fuck around with, what does it do? Or rather, I mean, I can give it an icon. That's as simple as just putting something in the fucking display. So it can be completely white like this. The real problem that I'm seeing here is this. Watch this. It decides to work now, but can I change these? Can I change them? What the you know, I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question why it decides to save loading decides to work now, but it wasn't working before. Who cares? Who cares? Anyway, I'll make these a bit more pronounced because they're actually kind of hard to see, or at least the individual slots. I'll just do this. They're kind of hard to see, at least against the make Among Us real quick. You want me to put Among Us in there? Hold on, let me grab I need to grab an Among Us image. Actually, I might even have one. Let's see. Here's the question. Do I have one in, not DaVinci? Okay, well, I can get to it from here. It's video, OBS, video contents. Do I have Among Us is the question. Do I have Amogusussi? I have the Pizza Man picture. That's really funny. Do I have, I have Baller. I can put Baller in there. Where's Baller? I'll put that in images. Baller. In the stone, make a little Among Us hidden. I could do that. Yeah. I picture of Anne Frank. Okay, no, I swear there's a fucking there's got to be an Among Us somewhere in here. I know there is because I've used it in a video. I've used Among Us in a video, which means it has to be in here somewhere. There it is. Told you. Yes, this is gonna be squished because this is a rectangular image. Can I? Oh wait. Sprite editor. Can I change the bounds? What? Top left, center. Okay. I need it to be a 2. Okay, let's do a bit of math, shall we? Let's do a bit of math. So 3840 minus 2160 divided by 2 should be 840. There you go. Apply. Alright, that just made it a square now. Or I think it should have. Anyway, whatever the case, I hope this is a square, which means I can then go over to Network Manager. I can go to Items, the 1. And you know all those white squares that we had before? You know all those white squares that we saw before? Okay, it didn't work, but they're there. They're just squished. I thought that's what that did. No. I mean, I can make it repeat. That'd be funny. I could have sworn that's what that did. Sprite mode. No. Can I not just cut it? Eh. I was trying to see if I could make it a square like this, but I guess not. That may or may not be possible. The pinning is amazing. I know. I was trying to see if I could make it a fucking square so that it wouldn't be compressed, or not compressed, squished rather, but it's fine. Anyway, so we've got squished Amogus on there, and that's the item that currently exists and is saved in your inventory. Now, these items I need to modify because I have some ideas about how they're going to work. So, jizzlol. How should they work? I think every item should contain some stuff. So let me go through how items work. So basically, all items inherit from this thing called jizz item data. Or not, they don't inherit it. I'm not using inheritance. I'm not a monster. But these, all these fucking items, they all reference shit. Oh god, no. They all reference stuff in here. So they all have a sprite associated with them. They all have a name, a description, and a maximum amount, right? So everything of the first item, index, all items inherit from this called jizz item data. It's correct. That's true. All items inherit from the jizz item data. All jizz items inherit jizz item data. Not using inheritance, though, because I fucking hate inheritance. I really need to get some fucking water. This is terrible. Anyway. So basically, these are just creating them, but they all just have this base data, right? They all have a sprite associated with them, in the recent case, the Among Us. They all have a name, description, and max amount. I haven't set that for the Among Us one, but whatever, they all have it. And then they also have an index reference to the item. So it's kind of confusing, but it's basically like, you know how in Minecraft there is the coal item? You know, like you can get coal, you can get dirt, right? All of those would be considered jizz item data. But the individual one, for instance, you can enchant them, you can give them names, whatever. Those would be jizz items, right? So a jizz item data is just the overall overarching base thing. So all coal items are jizz item data coal, but only the one that you renamed in your inventory to say PP Sex Nut is a jizz item, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's how I'm trying to explain it. This is the per one, and these contain a bunch of stuff like the current amount of the item that's being held in that slot, the index of the item, the container it's in, and the interactive containers. You don't need to know about those. I really need to... Jesus. Remember I said I'm gonna have to go to get water? I might have to go do exactly that and go and get water. But if I do the be back soon, I need to copy paste this, you know? There you go. So now if I do the be back soon, you guys can still see it. Anyway, be back soon. I'm literally just gonna go get water. BRB. I'm back. Very cool. Let's go to streamer mode. Here we go. And is a Minecraft baby villager a jizz item data? I'm gonna say no. I would call it a jizz item. Because, yes. It actually depends on what you mean by a baby villager. Anyway. Point being with all of this is, I need to basically modify these to work with how I need them to. I need to basically have material items that store their materials, and I need to have combined items that store the materials that made them up, if that makes sense. So I think all items are going to contain a list, a public list of... I'll put that in temporarily, but that's not what it's going to be. So let's make a new public class called material. Actually, I don't think I can call it material, right? Because I don't think I can call it that. Right, because there is material. Yeah, I don't think I can call it material. So, I'll call it jizz material. Let's go. So you got jizz material. Why are you dying? Oh, well, yeah, these are the creations of them. So all materials are just going to simply hold, I guess, the index. Public int index. Sorry, public string name, no, int index. That's all it needs for now, you know? Just so that it's a list of materials. So all items will have a list of said materials. So when you have an item, it'll have a material list called materials. Not material, jizz material. Where's that reference? I saw that. No? I don't want visual scripting anyway. Anyway, so they all have a list of things, and when they spawn in, they'll have them. I don't know. This will be empty. They don't have. Oh, yeah, I need to say equals new list. Equals new list material. There you go. So basically, they all have this empty list of things. It is okay. Hold on. And in this, anything that is a material is just something that can be crafted into something else, even if it's a sword, etc. Supposedly, yes. I'm saying materials are shit like gold ingots, fucking iron balls, jewels, whatever you want. They can be anything that you make other shit with. And then something that isn't a material would be the overall item itself, like a sword, which is made up of materials like iron and gold and wood and whatever. So the base material item will just have itself as a material, and then a sword will have like fucking like wood and stone and PP and whatever. It'll be in the materials list. That's the idea, at least. And then I also need to make a public string item type equals blank. That'll be used later. So I think what I'm gonna do is say that whenever an item is made, whatever the case, actually, basically, I need to create. This is just like a really complex thing I need to create. I think what I want to make is a thing to convert this into strings and a thing to convert it back, if that makes sense. So right now, whenever the save load works, right, where the fuck is this jizz container? So the saving and loading is currently using this kind of shitty method right here. Not that. Did I skip over it, or did I not see it? I may have just not seen it. I think I skipped over it, though. Right here. It's doing this. It's not very good. It's not very good at all. I need to basically create a method that saves them into a string, and then converts them from a string into not a string. Right, so I need to make a method for jizz item. Set containers. So let's make this public string make string. Actually, I'll just say toString. I can do .toString, can't I? Oh. No, I can't call it toString. I can call it like .to save string, to save string. And for now it'll just return nothing. Or I could just say var e equal string e equals e. So this is returning this. I just need to basically compile how the item will be saved, right? How will the item know what it is? How is it being saved? How can I do this? So currently the item is being saved in a very strange way over jizz container. It's using this. So I believe each part of the data, B0. What is B and why is it happening? Yeah, okay. B0 is each individual part. It's being saved with this. So I actually can use the same idea. But I won't do it like this. So I just need to save this string as a thing just so I can make sure I know what I'm doing. How do I convert the string? This is just something that's requiring brain power to do. Let's just get going. So e plus equals item index. So it'll do the index, item index, plus the fucking splitter. I'll just say var e equals no, var s, I guess. It doesn't matter what I name these. Plus s plus the fucking item type, I guess, plus fucking s. So this is two of the things being saved, right? This is the item index, item type. The amount needs to be saved as a value. I'll put that actually so that it's still the same format as before. So it'll be plus s. So two s's, but then right here we do item or amount. So this is currently saving the index, the amount, and the type. And now I need to add converting the thing to a list, which is somehow basically going through all the materials and saving a list of the materials being used. And since materials all have a list of their index, I should be able to do a list like that. So plus random functions dot instance dot string. No, can't do that. I have to do a custom method for this. Or not a custom method, just a custom thing for each. For each. Var mat in materials. So it goes through every material that is in the thing, and then I just say, don't need to put a plus there. I say e plus equals mat dot index yes. It should be a for loop. It doesn't matter. Because I need to do an int I equals 0, I plus plus, if I is greater than 0, e plus equals some kind of splitter, which I'll just do like this. I'll do that. What's like a good, like, thing that would never be used? Q. Q. In parentheses, Q. Or even better, actually, I mix up the bracket type like this. So that'll split up the material. So we say add the thing, do this, add the thing, add the thing. Yeah, okay. So that'll add that is saving the list of materials. And then, do I want to do anything else? Do I want to add anything else to be saved for now? I think the answer is no. Right? I think the answer is no. I cannot save the container. And that's all I need to save for now. So I just return E. Actually, I'll rename these so that it makes sense. So item to string. And then string to item. In reverse. And then I do not do this, but I pass in the string that it loads in. So we have all of this shit. How do I convert E, the string, to be the item index? So var s equals string, or list to string, rather. String, list to string. Oh shit, yeah, it's random functions, dot instance. And I'm doing dot to string. This seems like a whole lot of nothing that I'm doing right now. Wait, why to string? List to string. This seems like a whole lot of nothing that I'm doing right now, mostly because it kind of is. Basically what I'm doing right now is reworking how the saving and loading of items is done so that I have much easier access to how the data is being saved and loaded. This way I'll be able to save extra data onto them, for instance, the materials used to create them, and it'll all be Gucci and golden and good. Why can I not do that? This is a string. Oh, sorry, the other way around. String. It's not list to string, it's string to list. There you go. So this is splitting it up. So then we can say item index equals int.parse s0 amount equals int1 or int parse 1 fucking what the fuck is it? Item type is just s2, or sorry, s in brackets 2, and then now we do this. So now I need to do var sex equals s3 But even better, we do a random functions string to list again. This time using the other splitter that we used from the before 4 times, which is to say this motherfucker. That, but I put the fucking opening one. Oh boy. And then I do for each. Not in this fucking line though. For each var pp in sex. Then I just materials. Materials dot clear. So that'll get rid of all the fucking materials in the object. Why did I put a 0 in there? Materials dot add new jizz material int dot parse pp, and then I just need to add a thing into here, which is a public jizz material int index. There you go. I don't even, this does not need to say this index. Oh yes, it does actually. Never mind. Anyway. Oh boy, that should all work now. So I can go to the jizz container. This will crash, by the way. That is fine. But what I instead can do is I can say ghg equals new item, ghg equals, or ghg dot fucking string to item, st. So basically it's taking all of the string that it was originally parsing and just making it into the item, setting all the correct data, and assigning the container. So that should be good. And then what we will yeah, we're good. So then a lot of stuff to keep track of, going a lot back and forth a lot. I need to also do the save loading. So I need to do save something, save contents. Here we go. So before it was doing all this shit, right? Where it's like doing all this, add list to string, all that shit, all that fuck. No, all we need to do is so we go for each p in slots. Don't even need b anymore. List of the strings is just these. So add fucking p dot held item dot item to string. Oh boy! Oh boy, that was quite the fucking endeavor, but that should be good now. I do have this. Yeah, okay. Does it work? It'll crash right now. I need to delete the save data. Yeah. No shit. It was failing to parse this. Oh, that's actually kind of a good point, that if the index is out of bounds of the array, then it crashes. Well, that's funny. I mean, that shouldn't ever happen, but it's still funny to note. So let's go find this data, shall we? So where's the aux folder? So crafting game, this is the current data being saved. Now, game data is very cool and sick and shitty and balls. This is the inventory save data, but I'm just deleting it. I want to reload what's in the inventory. Hopefully this won't crash. I put the Among I in there. Hold on, wait. Let me fix this. There you go. There you go. So I put the Among I in there. Now I close it. And then I open it. That hurts. String not in the correct format. There? Hold on, let's check what kind of data we're dealing with. What? But... Oh, okay, well... If pp is not equal to null. I think it was just saying because they have no materials, they were breaking. It was trying to save the or it was trying to parse nothing. Correct. Yes. Okay. So I've basically throughout all of that just rewritten how the save loading of the data should work. And I mean it should be good, right? Like I can't see a reason why it wouldn't be good now. Because it is doing the exact same shit. Yeah, we're good. But now I have the ability to use this. And also fuck with this in the future, which will be very nice. PP Among Us. I know, I love PP Among Us. So this will basically give us the ability to actually add materials and shit. Now, I don't really have any practical use for this right at the moment, but we will in the future. Also, this is also saving their current type, which will be very useful. Main big importanto thing I've got to do. Something somewhere along the road, the jizz items are gonna have to be fucking. I wonder, will Broski ever watch Vinland Saga Season 2? The answer is probably not, no. I know that's very tragic and sad, but the answer is probably not, no, because I don't want to. It's probably a cool show, I just don't really feel like going back to rewatch it. And, that's the end of it. That's the short and the long of it. That's all there is. I just don't really feel like it. Where? Yeah, okay. So we've got the inventory going, right? We've got the balling inventory. So you've got all your items and stuff. This is everything you'll hold. Maybe there'll be pages, who knows. But this is effectively holding all your shit. Now what we've got to do is take all this stuff that you have, right? You got this. What will we edge to for our next edging sessions? That's a good question. That's a good question. I have some shows on lineup. Speaking of which, I actually have some to watch. Hold on, let me pull this up. So where is... What? 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 What the fuck? What? What the? Uh, uh, what? 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 Why? For what purpose? What? What? I'll have to look into that one. That's really fucking funny. Why would... So confused. I'll come back to that. Well, let's ignore that for a second while I get onto the edging. So where's the sex? So you know about my... Oh, wait. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Where's... Okay, so you know about the, this folder, right? So I have the Actually Good Show. I need to watch these 2 episodes. Actually Good Show 2. New episode that came out, apparently. Then there's The Edging. Very cool show, which we finished. Very sad about that. Then there's Cat. Very W show. And then there's these 2. One of these... Which one is this? Angel? I don't fucking know. And there's also this one, which someone recommended to me. It looks kind of shit, I'm not gonna lie, but I'll give it a watch just to see what it's about. What is this one? Yeah, it is The Angel Next Door. That's another one someone else recommended. And there's also Sex Time Loop Sex, which in this one's fucking... I don't know. I've got a few shows on lineup, but Then most of them are looking kind of meh, except for the ones that I'm actively watching right now. Anyway, what the fuck is this? Seriously. I'm just holding my mouse on my other monitor right now. What the actual hell is causing it to be like, no, I want to fucking move. Utterly confused. We are going to check this out. Player, do you have extraneous colliders on you? No. You have one collider, this box collider. Let's look at the player controller scripts and see what's going on. So point 2D, right? I could understand if this somehow broke while your mouse was way off screen. I could understand that. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is only affecting your rotation, not the fucking position. If I get rid of this thing, right, so it doesn't call the method anymore, we're no longer going to rotate towards the mouse, right? And does it still bug the wig? Does it wig the fuck out even when? The answer is yes. Wow. That's something, ain't it? That really is beautiful. I couldn't even tell you what's causing this. I would assume it. I would have to. What? I'm just commenting out more and more of the player code until it stops doing it. You see that? Aha, we found it. We found it. Okay. We got the problem. Or I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but I did. These things have a fucking collider on them. Or rather, they have a collider that's capable of interacting with them. And I think that's as simple as disabling collisions between UIs. So let's go to the file, edit, project settings. I need to find the collision. Anyone know where that is? Physics 2D. I need to find the collision matrix. Yeah, this. No. UI, I mean, I can just make it interact with it not default, which is good. Right? So, that'll fix it. Funny problem, though. So, I'll explain what was going on there. So, these things, they have a collider on them to check when, you're hovering your mouse over them. They have a little box collider around them to check that. What was happening is when I move my mouse over this way, the player would move inside of this. So you're saying Among Us was touching the player. It was, yeah. So when this was happening, Among Us would start sexually assaulting this player, right? And then it would get really scared and try and run away, causing it to shoot further away. But then because the camera is always centered and trying to keep the player in the same position, it would move the player back into Among Us's touching range, right? Causing it to infinitely move outwards like this. Anyway, I've just disabled the collisions between anything and the fucking UI. So this should no longer be a problem. And I should still be able to interact with this, yes. Can I just disable it between all of them? Or do I have to keep something in specific? Let's check. I'm hoping I can just get rid of the collisions between all of them. That'd be nice. Edit, project settings. Could I just get rid of the UI with everything? That's actually really fucking funny that UI just by default collides with shit. Anyway. So UI should no longer ever collide with anything. And yes, I can still click it. That's cool. So UI never collides with anything and ever. Ever again. And there you go. Source, you may not have realized I actually made the pixels smaller. I know. Partly due to this this little jittering thing. I wanted to make it less noticeable, which is that when you're moving your thing really slowly, you can see everything shift by a pixel all at once because it can't interpolate really. It doesn't have the ability to do interpolate. So that's cool. Cruel de Vil. I don't know. Funny ass bug. That was got me so off guard with that one. God damn, that was crazy. I was All right. All right. I think we should make I think we should make it so you can close and open this. Oh, I need I need a second to recover from that one. All right, inventory. All of you. I need to give you a script. Where's tag ref? Isn't that MISC? I should really take it out of MISC. It should not be. Tag ref should really go in just general script. It's so useful. So this will be a tag ref. Don't even really need to make it anything. It's just inventory. I don't even need to bother giving it the fucking game object references. It already has them. So I can leave them empty. So this is just referencing the inventory, and what I want to do is I want to say, I need to make a gamer script. Oh my god, guys, we can make gamer. This is my favorite script that we ever get to make, gamer. Should I capitalize it? Should I delete this and remake it just so I can capitalize the G? So that it fits with the naming conventions of everything else? I think I might have to, just for my own sanity. I don't think I'd be able to work on a project with a lowercase g gamer. You're not a real gamer if you don't use an uppercase G. Oh, you got... Oh yeah, but I was just like thinking of shit. I'm going to Anime Boston, by the way. Oh wait, shit, that reminds me. I'm not going to be able to stream on Friday. Fuck. That hurts. Anyway. Axel has some shit going down, plus Anime Boston means on Friday I won't be able to stream. Normally I try to stream on Fridays if I can because it's the day I have the most amount of free time, but probably not this because of AnimeCon plus Axel's art show. So very cool. So we have Gamer, and I'm gonna do a public void update. Sure. Because I'm just using Input Manager for this. Just stream at Anime Boston. Honestly, for real, I'll just bring my I'll bring my setup there, you know, so I can stream while vibing at Anime Boston 2024, the Heinz Convention Center. Really fucking W place. I've been many years. Rare Miles vlog. No. It's not rare. Eject, what the fuck are you talking about? There is no such thing as a rare Ox vlog. Maybe you weren't aware. But have you not seen Ox Vlogs, the YouTube channel? This I do vlogs. Obviously. I mean, I have no videos and I'm never going to release a video here, but as you can see, it's the real Ox Vlogs. So, clearly, the vlogs must not be that rare if I have an entire channel dedicated to Ox Vlogs. Anyway, you just reminded me of that, and I thought it was funny. So let's grab the input manager. Oh, what the fuck would I just type? Input manager dot instance. Whoa. Is it just is key down? I think it's is key down. Let's grab the is key down. This really should be a game key, or input manager dot game key input. Manager dot game keys, and then I just do like invent. Right, but this doesn't actually exist yet, so I gotta go make that one. Don't mind all the other shit. Might have to start. There's a whoa, what? There is a child outside on a bike. I might have to start chucking knives. That's a statement. That's a statement. That's definitely one of the statements of all time. Why have I completely forgotten what I was doing? Oh, yeah, well, it almost like what I just did does nothing yet, because I haven't done anything with it. It is checking for your input. It is checking for your input. Why do I have so many things open? Close the goals. Close the goals. No, I actually need that to stay open. But how many Chrome windows do I have open? So 2 only. That's surprising. All right. I'm gonna go give me some. I'm gonna go put on drugs. You know, like listening to drugs. It's a good song. Where the fuck? It's gamer.script. Okay, so I'm currently checking for is key down, but I need to put this in if statement so that I'm actually checking for when this happens, and then I say this and I wait. Shit, I need to check, don't I? Public bool array. No, not bool parameter. Bool array checks. This is just something I often do. 20 or something. Public void update. Update menus. So I go tags dot fucking refs. Inventory. I can spell inventory because that's the name of the thing. Dot set active. Checks 0. And then checks 0 equals not checks 0. I saw a message come in. I didn't get to read it yet. Max made me want to. Oh, nice. I think this works. Oh wait, I need to run update menus, of course. Also should run that on start, probably. Start. Update menus. There you go. Okay. So that'll let me open and close the inventory. Actually, that makes me wonder how that works in conjunction with the save loading. We'll see. Well, interesting that it's open. Oh, well, yeah, obviously. I forgot to give the I forgot to put the script on it. I forgot to put the fucking gamer script on the prefab. So of course that's gonna not run. Of course, if I need to tell it to actually run the script by giving it the script. Smart me. Big brain. Anyway. Correct. So you can now open and close this menu. So I can now open and close this menu. Now we have more menus to open though. So what if, and hear me out, we make a crafting menu where you were able to combine shits together. Now I don't know what that would do yet. Well, we'll see. We'll have a look. So let's just we need to design a menu. Oh wait, shit, it can't be a jizz container, can it? Why are you saying no way? Way too ambitious for a crafting menu? Here's the thing. I've got to think of how do I actually make the crafting menu interactable, you know? Wait, did I make the slots list hidden in jizz container? I better not have. Good, I didn't. Wait, but I don't think I can access it still. Oh, wait, I can. We're good. Alright. So I can manually tell it to not generate these slots, you know? I can tell it to not do that. Well, I'm not going to do that on inventory, obviously, but we're going to make a new thing inside inventory, maybe? Let's say it only appears whenever you're inside your inventory, right? So you're only allowed to craft things from within your inventory. That kind of makes sense to me. So let's modify this one. So this one, it should not retain items. So it shouldn't also, it means it should not save load data. It also should not generate these. Just false everything. 69. Let's just do like 1 or something. I don't know if it'll actually, I don't think it runs it, but just to be sure. Where the fuck? Okay. So let's pull this menu over here. So I've got this fucker, and I want to change I want to remove the grid layout group. I also want to remove most of these. I need to only leave 3. Right? I mean, actually, I only need to have the slots that you interact with. Right? The slots that you put in here. I think how many materials should everything be crafted with? I think 3. So let's say 3 materials for now. So you have 3 materials plus 1 output slot, right? So if we say that that's the 3 materials, that's the output slot, then we take all 3 of these and I move them like this and then bind them to the center and change their position to this, and then I change the image height to be a lot lower. We've got this really strange, weird-ass fucking menu here. Now, this is, of course, just a temporary look for the menu. I just need to make sure it actually, like, exists. So now I need to reference these slots by their name. Not by name, but, you know, I need to reference them. To... Oh, I don't have, the ability... Aw. Okay, hold on. I should make a boolean called, like, can take item. Public bool can place item. You know, like, can place item, can take item. Can play... Take place item. Can take item. So I gotta add some functionality. Take. Can cake item, maybe. So basically we have these 2 booleans, which should be defaulted to true. I mean, I think I fucked that up badly by saving it. I don't think those are going to be true. Anyway, all of these, just need to mark them as true. Except on this one where you're not taking, or where you're not placing items. And then also on the prefab in here. Double. Okay. Save those. All right. Next, I need to basically make these booleans actually work. So, how the hell do I basically need to sort through this absolute clusterfuck and tell it when you're allowed to do shit when you're not. So, very fun. If left right click. If you're shifting, I'll do shift clicks later. I'll just say and can take item. You know, you must take the item. You must be able to take the item if you can shift click it. So if you left click it and you double click it, give me up on any deep Orpal wave revelations of God. Maybe. Orpal is pretty cool. I do like Orpal. I don't know if I have the mental fortitude to go through and change all of this to enable that. For now, let's just pretend like I'm not able to put shit in here. Because I don't honestly feel like doing it. So let's make a inventory crafting. No, eject us to PP Giles. Read the what message? You said way too ambitious. Source, keep me updated on deep Orpal wave revelations. I may have to PP Giles. Read the message. Stop denying it. What? Did you send me a message in Discord? No. What message? Goodbye, homesicles. L. I'm not sure what that guy's doing. 07. I need to do the salute. Anyway. So I've got this shit. I'm not gonna make this. So let's go to gamer and let's make it so that if you're opening it, checks 1 equals false. So by default, it closes it. Hey, I said else, buddy. I said else, buddy. Well, actually, there's not even a point of doing that if I'm just going to always set it to false whenever you interact with anybody. Anyway. So then, update menus. This is crafting 1. And then I need to do another one in here. So if you are in your inventory, checks... I can spell the word checks, guys. Checks 0. So if you're in your inventory and you press craft, which I don't have a keybind for, so this will be craft mac and cheese, you know. I don't have like a keybind for this. What keybind would this be? R? Sure. Fucks your shit again. Doesn't need to change. So what this will do is this will open the other one. And I'll toggle it. Why? Who message? Ah, okay. Eject sent eat ass and do drugs. Honestly, he's for real for that. Anyway, so let's have a look at what we got going on. So now, I should be able to press E. Okay, apparently not. An item with the same key has already been added to inventory. Oh, shit. Yeah, this crafting one is saved under inventory. Alright, I just need to change that to say, crafting, not inventory. Whoops. Whoopsie. Anyway. So I press E, that'll open it, and that'll save load this. And then I can press R. Fuck you. What? Object reference on return. Oh. It's the same keybind. That's a debug keybind. That's a debug keybind. Debug keybind. Okay. Where is it on Jizzlol? Is it not? Oh, it might be in container then. What? Where is the fucking input? What? Is it not here? Oh, it's reload. Load temp for all. Okay, so this... I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get rid of it for now. Actually, no, I'll keep it, but I'll just move the keybind. To not be reload, I'll instead just say keycode.k. Wait, I already have something for that, don't I? L. I've got a lot of dev keybinds. So I should be able to put things into crafting, but it should not be able to hold them, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I pressed the wrong keybind there. Just gonna quickly change these so that they don't do that. The item display, default item display image should be... where is it? Empty. Nothing. They show nothing. So I got the Among Us, and then I have R. What? 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 What do you... What? Because they have no items? I know they have no items. A pain. Because they have no item in them right now. Is why it's getting mad. Yeah, that actually is a thing. Okay, so Jizz slot, this should be a thing I add on Jizz slot, which is public void awake, which is just if held item is equal to null, then held item equals new Jizz item. Sorry, that'll just give them empty, the empty item, when they have nothing in them, because null is different than empty. I should clarify. Null means there is nothing. Empty means there's something, but it has nothing in it. It's confusing. Anyway. So I can press this, I can open this, I can press this, close them both. Correct. So I should be able to not save that by pressing L. Yes, it returns them. But I can close the menu, which makes sense. Did I just duplicate that item? Oh. 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 Why is it duplicating the item? Why is the item amount doubling? Why is it doing this? Why is it doing that? Ever need any fucking items, man? What? I guess? I genuinely could not tell you why this is just doubling it every time. Can I cause it to break? I want it to overflow. There we go. It overflowed. Anyway, those actually just genuinely cannot hold that data. So I think the game's broken now because it's -1. Oh, no, I just didn't save it. So right now, it's supposed to somehow... I don't actually know how it's doing this. That's actually so fucked. What? God, why? Load temp, right? I mean, load temp for all. Is it that? Is it, can I just, what if I just don't want it to do anything and anything else? I'll just comment this out. Is it like somehow running it for the main thing and then running it for the side chicks? I just can't think of why it would be doubling. So L does nothing. And it, what? Somehow this... I think it might just be this. Oh, I know what it's doing. I got it. All right. So what's going on is it's loading all of the temp data that was stored. So in other words, it realizes whenever you press L, something bad happened, right? So whenever you press L, it's like, hey, look, return everything to where it should be, right? So I'm pressing L manually to send it back. So I press L, bonk, there you go. So basically, it knows that this item goes here. Now, what's happening is when I was pressing L up here, it was putting this back here, and it was also saying return it back. Now, I don't know if there's any way I can actually really. I think that's fine. I think it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I say. It's fine. It should be fine. Right? Because it's loading the saves, like the temporary states. I hope it's fine. Anyway, so what this should be able to do is I'll put like the 3 things in here, and then I'll be able to like press a button here to craft it, and then it crafts it, and then it'll spit it out here, and then I'm able to yoink it and put it back, and I'll be able to like boink. But I don't have that right now. Oh shit! You just see that? What? Let me give you some more of these. How did that break? What? Where did the Among Us go? What? Where did they go? What am I going insane? I swear, I accidentally deleted the Among C. Did I press like a different keybind or something? That I'm just utterly confused as to how that broke even. Ah, okay. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. So, I have the item. I right click it over there and then I put it back, and they're gone. Hmm. Why is Bruce calling? Why is he calling? Yo, what up, my dude? It is not Chiboing Boing. No. And while streaming. Sub Boing Boing chill while I'll unmute you.
Mogus.
Mogus.
You have 5 Mogus.
I have 5 Mogus. I'm also trying to figure out why it's breaking. So I just gave
have
myself
5
some
Mogus.
Mogus, right? So when I put them over here,
It's the
they
purple
disappear.
and black thing in the middle of your screen. Is that the character?
I mean, yeah. If I just
Why
close
has
all
he got like 3 white dots around him?
3 white dots.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
triangle.
it's the edge of the corners of the triangle. Okay.
Yeah. I have figured out a possible reason.
Maybe it's also the stream quality being low, but like it's so blurry. I feel like it's too pixelized.
Hmm?
It might just partially be the stream quality being low.
I think it
A little
is.
low.
Is it
'Cause,
that
like,
bad?
The back half of the eyes and the edges of the character looks so like it's too like it's not distinct enough
Yeah, I know. Well, the character isn't the that's not the final character. I just threw in a temporary thing.
enough.
Yeah, I know.
It looks like a square sometimes, like a
Okay,
rounded
okay.
square.
Look, correct. So I should be able to not. I'm having a
Oh
look
my
at
god, it looks
broke even. What?
when you started watching this stream on stream, it looked even worse than when I was just watching it.
Yeah, no, that's because it just loaded
So-
in for a second. This is fine. What are you talking about?
Are you watching the stream on
I was
stream?
watching my own stream for a second just to see the quality. What are you talking about? It's fine.
It just looks blurry.
You mean wait?
The
wait
Among Us stuff, it's just the characters like really small and it makes his eyes look get blurred and smushed around a bunch.
you talking about this? I've just hyper zoomed in.
Well, yeah. Like the back of the eyes and they get really blurred and moved around.
Yeah, I know. Well, do you know what the actual image is?
Well, yeah, it's a fucking Google drawing, right?
I know,
With
but like
two
the
little,
the
like-
reason why the back of the eyes look really fucked.
It's a triangle, right?
No,
Or is it a fucking parallelogram or something?
no.
I can't exactly remember what that one was.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to look for it. I don't even remember what the hell it is.
It's just like a pointy back, isn't it?
No,
Thought that was that one.
no, it's not. Why can I not find this? Where the hell did I put it? Whatever. I'll just find it on the prefab. Is it? I'm not even using this prefab. I'm using. I can just find it in here because it's the player. It's the player, the circle, this image. Where did I put this? Here it is. Looks like that.
Okay, yeah, it's the double pointy.
Yeah. It's just because it looks like because the actual image is like that and it's getting heavily pixelated, it just looks really fucked.
Yeah, you might want the final design to not have too intricate of
Yeah, no, I know.
designs.
I know. But this isn't the final thing. This is just
You
some
gotta make
random
some
image.
crafting UIs, Milo, and make crafting of materials into combined material items, man. And not optional slavery.
Yeah.
And make openable UI for items.
So what's
And
happening
make
here?
materials.
Do the items store when they are... okay. I think I figured it out. So basically, when they interact with something, they store their data here. So it's currently saved that these are in this slot. So when I press L, it's like, oh hey, there they go there. What happens is over here, it does this and then this. And now it's saved, hey, these three are in this slot. And these three are just over here. So when I press L, they get deleted. Because all this is telling it to do is load from whatever they have currently saved. So what the old code was doing was kind of right, kind of wrong. Because what this is checking is this. It's just trying to return the item when it can. But it's also doing it, it's also doubling it up because it was doing it wrong before. So either I need to change, like, a separate order of operations for all the ones that cannot retain items, or something else happens. I think that might have to be it. You know? How should I even do that, though? Shit. Wait, no. That is a problem. I'll have to think about that one later. It seems like a race condition problem, or not really race condition, but order of operations problem. I can't return it and then overwrite them, but I can't overwrite them and then return them. Either one does what I need it to. A problem for another time. Temporarily, that doesn't matter. Not right now, at least. What does matter is if I go to Jizzlol, and then I go to the fucking... somewhere. Gamer. I just need to probably get the related things. So aren't these in a dictionary? Yeah, these are in a dictionary. So I can individually do this if I need to. How the hell should I do that? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. So we're gonna make a new UI button on the. Actually, I need to do this not while in play mode. We're gonna make a new UI button here for the image. Yeah, I could just do this in here. UI button. What button is this, my guys? My homesicles. This will be the craft button. Craft mac and cheese. Craft. That says caft. That says craft. We crafting. This button looks amazing. Genuinely one of the best buttons. Is this text centered? Can't even tell. It appears to be. Anyway, we got the craft button. The craft button. And then I'll make it like blue. Or purple. Doesn't matter what color I make this. This is a very, very temporary button. Let me select the goddamn text. I'll just make it like this. We have a button to craft shit in the crafting menu. I don't know where to put this button. Put it there, put it there, put it over here maybe. I'll just keep it there for now. It doesn't matter where I put it. So this will run something from gamer. I'll do a public void. Where's public void? Pooblock. Pooblock. Bruce, where's my Pooblocks at? Public void attempt craft. Yeah, attempt craft. So when you click this, it tries to run attempt craft. If I can actually get to the goddamn game. Source is playing Leaf Blower Revolution. Whoa. I did not expect that. The most unexpected. Where is this? Attempt to craft. There we go. So then I can just say var con equals jizzlol dot containers. What's it called? What's the dictionary called? The dictionary is called all containers. All dot instance dot all the containers. And then I find specifically this one, which should be called like crafting. Yeah, crafting. Put that in the fucking quotation marks. Whoa. Put the crafting in there. No, do not double click this, please. Anyway. What kind of missing object reference is this? Oh, I think I just changed the code while it was running. If con.slots dot held item or slots 0 dot held item is not equal to dot item type is not equal to 0, and why were you throwing an error before? Or sorry, item and index, sorry. I'll do a more formal method later for checking if you actually can craft them. I should make like a method called like is craftable. Then I'll just do, yeah, actually no, I'll just do that right now. That seems like something I really should do. Held item, just item. Public bool can craft. So if you're allowed to craft it, then it does this. Then it will return true or false. Return t. I need to say index or item index item index is not equal to 0. That'll let me fuck with it later. So when it becomes fully crafted and craftable, where the is container? No, I need to go back to it honestly. If t dot, or no, sorry, if item type is equal to or if it's not craftable. Wait. No. Yeah. I'll just call it craftable. Equals false. So you cannot craft it if it's not craftable. And then I just need to say when I'm defining them with the X value, making them. Where is it? Where is it? I know what I'm doing. So many things to do. Where is can I need to make a thing and compare for the item type, checking those, and then the materials. Actually, can you just run equals with the contents of them? I don't think you can. Whatever the case. I need to match item types, and then when I do X, or dot X, item type is craftable. But the item that you get is craftable, and then when I'm testing them, and then I basically do instead of this monstrosity, I do con dot slots 0, not this. 0 dot held item. What the dude? What the fuck is going on? Dot held item dot is craftable. No, can craft. Yes. So if you can craft with the first one, and you can craft with the second one, and the third one, then what it'll do is it'll let you take extreme shits. And I don't even know what it'll do. I'll just say that con dot slot 0 dot held item equals new jizz item. So this will just go through those ones and replace them all, but first I need to say cons dot slot 3 dot not held item. Held item equals new jizz item from con dot slot 0 dot held item. Stop. Not hide flags. I'm talking about held item. Oh boy. So this is basically just copying it from the first slot into the third one, not the 30th. Into the third slot, and or not the fourth slot. I mean the one that's off to the side, and then I basically just say, this dot materials dot add held item. Actually, I'll do one. Can you just add a list? Yeah, the answer is no. Also, I just sneezed. That was cool. So if you can't just do that, I guess I'll just temporarily do this. Nah. Var EP. Or for each var ep and boink mad ep. Same one for 2. So this is just combining the materials of all the things, and then it's erasing them. Oh boy! That should all be good. And now on Jizzlol, I need to do one more thing. dot materials dot add new jizz material 3. Whew. Oh my god. Okay. So these should no longer be the same. Clearly there's going to be some errors. Yeah. But let's have a look. So these should not mix. Well, I can't even click these. I don't even know why I can't click them. Why can I right click them, but I can't left click? What? Well, I'm just going to erase the data. It was never there. I don't know what you're talking about. There was never anything in there. And we do not need to question why it suddenly started breaking. Oh, that's funny. You can open it while, I like this. So I can give myself some materials, you know. I can put some materials in there. And now I've got... No? Oh, I think I know what's going on. I think I know what's going on. Held item, jizz item. These things... These are not being copied over. So materials equals materials, and item type equals item type. Or sex not dot item type, rather. Default values item type equals okay. There you go. Mm-hmm. So where is my E and my R? All right. Why is the item, why are they being locked now? What? What? I am confused. I mean, I haven't done anything really to mess with the to mess with these slots, right? They should all still be the can place, can takes. Huh? How have I messed with these to the degree that they are no longer functioning? What? Okay. What? How does that break it? Jesus. All right. Apparently, it no likey. The heebie-jeebies have taken over. Oh, wait. Maybe the default craftable. Oh. Yeah, that would do it. Mm-hmm. Defaulting it to craftable is what it was. Not the compare. Well, the compare is also misinformed. This is honestly should be here. There you go. It was the compare. I was on the right track originally with the compare. I completely borked the compare method, so I need to get rid of this game data again. I just opened it again. I just realized I already had it open. Anyway, yeah, I need to get rid of all this. Very fun shit. So, Enar, let's just put in some of these in like a cross pattern like that. Now, if we look at this game data, you can see we can find these things right about here. Craft button should not work yet. Or actually, it should. So let's put 3 in the beginning here. My what? What? Okay. I'm not sure why it broke before. Anyway, so we have the actual craftable things right here. These are the things. We can see right here, this is what marks them. The 3 is the materials in them, right? So they have a 3. So let's try combining some, right? Let's go R. Sorry, R, and then I do X to create some things. I do craft, and we now have this one. Loading temps should be good. That should have saved them. There should be now a suspicious one in this slot. Fuck me, man. What? It's just randomly deciding to not save it. Anyway, you can see that we have this one, this little buster right here. This is the item that we saved that contains the new combined materials of the 3. Now, why is it just deciding randomly, actually, no, I don't want to save the fucking data? I don't know. I don't know what at all. Genuinely at all. And it's kind of concerning to me. So I'm gonna do jizzlol. So whenever we save the game data, I'm going to run something from jizzlol, which I think there is a method to save all. Load temp all. I don't know, there actually isn't. Alright. Value is not equal to null, and c dot value dot can save load data. Sorry, that won't run yet, but that should hopefully run whenever I do save game on save system. jizzlol.instance.saveAll. So I'll just go through every container and save the data, because for whatever fucking reason, it was just like, no, I don't want to sometimes. Anyway, currently the materials are not being compared, so for all intents and purposes, these items should still be considered the same if I go to E. These two should be the same, and should stack, correct. That makes sense. And I'm aware of why. It's because, yeah. Those ones I think should be mishandled with the data, but we should see the new data saved. Hopefully, correct. When they craft, I mean in Gamer with this, the reason is because this I guess I'll do this, and then I'll say var equals this, so that I can just replace all of these with E. You know, I can just replace these with E. So I don't need to say this all the time. It also saves on some bit of processing. And then what I can do is I can say E dot item type equals equals, what would it be? What's like a name for something that fucking was crafted? Forged? I don't fucking know, man. Made. I'll just say made. So the item type is made, right? And then in the jizz container, or sorry, jizzlol comparing them, we should go through for if, sorry, what is it? Materials dot amount dot count is not equal to the fucking what? Sex nut dot materials dot count. So if it's not the same, then comp equals false. If it is the same, then we do this one, which is we do for int I equals, wow, Jesus Christ, int I equals 0, I is less than like materials dot count I plus plus, and then I just say like the hey, wrong brackets, and then I just say if materials I dot index is equal or is not equal to sexnut dot materials dot or I dot index, comp equals false, and return. But I need to put these on the thing, or break rather. There you go. Is there a missing end bracket? I think there is. Yeah. Anyway. So I go there. Oh. Now, I'll reload the script assemblies, I guess. I guess I'll reload the script assemblies. Now these things should no longer be considered the same item. When they're crafted, I mean. So we've got these items. These should still be the same, right? But if I go to the R and then I craft them, also this should not work. Correct? Not until I have all of them. This item should no longer be considered the same. Correct. These are not interchangeable. I cannot double click these. I cannot mix them, right? Because this one, despite the fact that it looks the same, is actually a crafted item. Now, if I exit the game and I open it, we should still see it in the inventory. Correct? Now, I do know of some issues, but I'm going to put those in there. What? 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 Enumeration operation may not execute. Why? Oh. Right click is not making new ones. Let me go to the fucking just container, or is it just slot? Just slot. No. Yeah. This one, if left, else. So this if left So this is if right. Pretty sure. Held item equals no. Where's the one where it just if what the fuck? So if it's empty. Wait, A is so shit, there's a lot of stuff going on. So if it's empty and the amount is greater than 0, then the amount is a new jizz item of the one you're holding. No. No, it should work. I don't know why the enumeration failed. How did the enumeration fail there? What caused that? I love duplicating items when it breaks like that. Anyway. What? What's different between that and going... Huh? What? Excuse me? How are these considered different? I need to have a look at what these are in game data. Oh boy, these are some fucked shit. All right. It does not like crashing. Somehow these acquired the materials but crashed somehow without naming them. Whatever. Made. So this is one of the ones that we made. 1, 2, because there's 2 of them there, and they have the 3 things. Yeah, this is great. This is like the first steps along the path of crafting. There's a lot to do, a lot to fix. But that's all for a later time. I'm going to there you go. You can have that as a clip if you want. I'm gonna go though because I've been working on this for about 2 hours and my brain is a bit dead now. Anyway, see you guys later. Be it in the past, present, or future.
Chilies, no.